Hi everyone, how's it going? Let's dive into a crucial conversation: how to connect with the younger generation when it comes to giving. You know, our churches are filled with these incredible young adults. They're passionate, they're driven, and they seriously want to make a difference in our community. This video is for all you church leaders and members who want to inspire the younger generation and empower them to jump in to generosity. But sometimes when we're talking about giving, it feels like we're speaking a different language, right? We're going to break down how they see things, what often holds them back, and we're going to talk about some real strategies on how to build a giving culture that clicks with them. And just like in our other videos, we'll have some quick quizzes to help you remember key items. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing we want to talk about is getting real with the younger generation. If we want to connect to the younger generation, we have to speak their language. We have to get what they value, and we have to address what they're concerned about. So let's talk about it. All right. So first off, let's be honest about who we're talking about. Younger generations. Think millennials, Gen Zs. They just experience the world in a different way. You know, they've grown up with tech all around them. They're digital natives, super connected, and they're used to getting information instantly. And that completely shapes how they view the church and their giving. They value experiences, being authentic, and straight up honesty. They want to know when they give, it actually matters and aligns with their values and what they care about. Plus, let's face it, many of them are dealing with significant student debt, and the economy can be shaky. That significantly impacts how they give and where they give their money. And here's the thing, they're often super passionate about social issues like justice, protecting the environment, and helping their community. If your church is active in those areas, that can be a huge motivator for them to give. Now, here's the first quick quiz. There are 2 questions. So, what are some of the main things that define younger generations? And how do those things change how they think about giving? Leave your answers in the comment below, and I will try to get to them. Now, let's talk about the next topic: crushing those giving barriers. And to break down those barriers, we've got to be intentional. We've got to adapt to change, and we've got to be willing to do things differently. Let's look at a few strategies. But before that, let's get down to business and talk about why sometimes younger generations don't give to the church. Number 1 is feeling disconnected. Sometimes they don't feel a strong connection to the church's overall mission or its leadership. That's why building an authentic relationship and making them feel like they belong is so important. Lack of transparency. They want to see exactly where their money is going, plain and simple. Open and honest communication about the church's finances is a must. And let's be honest, many of us are not very good at that. Another reason the younger generation doesn't give as much is we still use old school methods, like passing around the offering plate, may not resonate with their tech-focused lives. We need to offer digital giving options to them. Many of us do that, but many of us really don't. Another issue the younger generation often has with the church is they feel like the church is out of touch. They feel like the church is not relevant to their everyday lives or the issues they care about. We need to show them the real impact the church is having on the community. Another barrier they often run into is money struggles. Student loans, as I mentioned earlier, economic uncertainty. We need to let them know that every dollar matters and it impacts our community programs, no matter how small. And here's quick quiz number 2. And remember to leave your answers in the comments below. There are 2 questions. Number 1, what are some of the common things that get in the way of younger generations giving to the church? And number 2, why is it important for us to deal with these barriers? Now that we've looked at some barriers, let's get them giving. By using specific strategies, we can build a giving culture that actually resonates with the younger generations. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. How do we get the younger generations to give? Let's go over some practical strategies. And number one, build those relationships. Seriously, invest time to get to know them. Listen to what they care about, understand their passions, and create opportunities for them to connect to others. Tech is your friend. Offer online giving, mobile apps, and text to give. Make it super easy and convenient for them to give how often they'd like. Show them the impact. Don't just tell them their giving matters. Show them. Share stories of lives that have been changed, needs that have been met, and the impact their specific giving is having in the community. Offer other ways to give. It's not just about the money. Encourage them to give their time, talent, and resources too. Connect to their values. Highlight the church's work in areas like social justice, prison reform, things they're already passionate about. You want to show that the church is already supporting the things that they believe in, and give them leadership opportunities. Let young adults get involved and lead in fundraising. That makes them feel a sense of ownership and leads them to invest even more. To help you build the next generation of givers, we've created a Building a Next Gen Generosity Cultural Checklist. That's a mouthful. It breaks down these steps into easy to follow actions, and we'll tell you how to get it in just a moment. Now here's quick quiz number 3. 2 questions, and remember, leave your answers in the comments below and I'll try to answer as many as possible. Question number 1, what are some effective ways to encourage your younger generations to give? And number 2, why is it important to provide different ways for them to contribute? Now let's talk about building a giving community. A giving community is built on teaching, example, celebration, story, and connection. Okay, it's not just about getting them to give, it's about creating a whole community where giving is a part of who we are. Start teaching early. Introduce children to concepts of giving and stewardship at an early age. Help them understand that giving is a way to show support and to express gratitude. Lead by example. As leaders and members, we have to show what generosity looks like. You have to give first. Our actions are powerful. Share impact stories. Keep telling stories about how giving is changing lives and making a difference. That inspires everyone. Make it about relationships. Connect giving to community. Show that it's about being a part of something bigger than yourself. Be patient. Changing culture takes time. So don't get discouraged if you don't see changes overnight. For more information on generational giving, check out the video, The Best Kept Secret About Ministry, Generational, and Planned Giving. And here's quick quiz number 2. There are 2 questions. Number 1, what are the key parts of building a giving community? And number 2, why are stories so important when it comes to encouraging giving? Leave your answers in the comments below, and I'll try to answer as many as possible. Did you know the future of giving is now? Giving is becoming more digital, personal, collaborative, and focused on impact. Giving is changing, and we need to be ready for what's next. Keep up with tech. Keep exploring and using new technologies to make giving even better. Think online platforms, mobile giving, and even crowdfunding. Make it personal. Give people options to support what they're passionate about. Let them choose specific ministry or causes. Team up. Partner with other organizations to have a bigger impact and reach more people. Focus on the big picture. Emphasize the long-term impact of giving, not just what's needed right now, and show how it aligns with the church's overall vision. Listen to young leaders. Give young adults a real voice in how we approach giving in the future. Their ideas are gold. Okay, here's quick quiz number 5. We have 2 questions. What are some of the trends that are changing how we give? And number 2, why is it so important to listen to young leaders in this area? Leave your answers in the comments below. Now let's do this. We know we can do this. Okay, it's time to take action. Let's commit to breaking down those barriers, embracing change, and building a church where younger generations are excited to give. Start by talking to young adults in your church. Just listen to what they have to say. Take a look at how you're currently doing things and see where you can improve. Start by trying some of the strategies we talked about and keep track of what's working. Remember, this is about investing in the future of the church. When we engage and empower younger givers, we're building a strong foundation for what's to come. So here's the final quick quiz number 6. What are some of the first steps we should take to encourage younger generations to give? And number 2, why is this whole effort so important for the church's future? Leave your answers in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and please share this video with other ministry leaders that you know. And remember, spending time engaging younger donors is more than worth it now and into the future. When the next generation believes in your mission and starts supporting it, they'll lead your ministry to a bigger, bolder community impact. To help you with some of the concepts that we discussed today, we'll send you the Build a Next Gen Generosity Cultural Checklist to assist you. Just email us at info@wearenfm.com. And if you want to dive in deep into a fundraising method that younger generations love, think Netflix. Check out the Developing a Reoccurring Giving Program for Financial Stability video. Well, until next time, stay engaged, stay on purpose, and stay in miracle territory.